So you bought a house and now you're wondering what steps to take or what to do after you close on your home. For your safety and to prevent potential disasters, there are some critical things you should do, and many of these items should be done before you start to unpack those boxes. So today, I'm gonna share my top 10 things to do after you move into your home. And just so you know, I've been a realtor for 15 plus years, guiding more than 500 people through the home buying process. I've also closed on multiple homes for myself, so I'm not gonna leave anything important out. Hi, I'm Ty the Real Estate Guy, and if you'd like to stay up to date on latest real estate tips and trends, subscribe to my channel below and ring that little bell. If you have questions or comments at any time during this video, please leave a message below. I'll do my best to respond to each one of you. If you're looking to buy, sell, or build a home in Utah, please feel free to call or text. I would love to talk with you. Also, you're gonna wanna watch to the end because I'm gonna make some recommendations that are sure to answer all of your real estate related questions. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to give you a list of what to do after moving to your home. I know you're anxious to unpack those boxes, but there are a few things that need to be done immediately. If you make a plan, these things can be done fairly quickly and efficiently so you can start organizing and decorating your house. So here's my top 10 things you should do after you move into your home. Number 1, change your locks. This is number 1 on my list because it should be number 1 on your list. After closing on your house, a lot of you will spend the day going back and forth between the old place and the new one. And a lot of you might not sleep in the new house on that first night because maybe your beds aren't set up or whatever. This leaves your house susceptible to theft. The previous homeowners or anyone they've given a key to could easily enter the home. Or what if you choose to sleep in the house that first night? Please protect yourself by changing the locks. You could buy new doorknobs and deadbolts. You might want something more stylish anyway, or you can have the locks rekeyed. If you're buying a new construction home, you can skip this step. Most builders have a system where once you use the key designated for that specific house, the key that the construction manager or that the different trades use to access that property will no longer work. When you get the keys to your brand spanking new home, just make sure you insert the key into all of the exterior doors, lock, and then unlock each door using the key. Number 2, set up a lockout plan. Now that you've secured your home, you want to make a plan in case you lock yourself out. Once again, this is something that you should do on day number 1. Could you imagine locking yourself out when you have the movers or friends and family coming to help you unload the U-Haul? Most people are busy and they don't have time to stand around waiting for a locksmith. Not to mention, you may have installers like cable and internet scheduled or deliveries, things like the refrigerators, washers, and dryers. Installers and delivery people are not going to sit around and wait. So here's a few simple options. Immediately upon receiving your keys, give one to your spouse and a trusted friend or family member. You're probably going to need 4 or 5 keys, so if you're given less than that, have some additional keys made right away. You could also buy one of those key lock boxes and affix it to your house somewhere. Or worst case scenario, hide a key somewhere, just not under the doormat. Along these same lines, if your new home has a garage keypad, you want to change the code right away as well. You'll most likely need a ladder to do this because you'll probably need to hold in a button high up on the actual garage door opener to change the code. Some people stand on their car or the bed of their truck. This too should be done on day number 1. Number 3, test your smoke detectors. These days, you can usually just push in a button on the detector and it'll chirp loudly, letting you know that it's working. Okay, so you just push this button, just like this. All of the detectors throughout the house should beep. On an older detector, you may need to light a match, or you could just cook some bacon. And you should also replace all of the batteries and set a yearly reminder on your phone so you're replacing them on a yearly basis. If the detectors aren't working, you can go buy some new ones and hang them yourself or contact an installer or a repairman. Once again, this is a day 1 priority. Number 4, find all of your shutoff valves. The main water shutoff valve is usually found in the basement, a crawl space, or in the garage. In an emergency, this tiny little lever here will shut off the water to the entire house. It's super easy. Just take a little turn like that, and the water's off everywhere. You'll want to know exactly where to go if a water line breaks. Remember that you can also find individual shutoff valves to your sinks, toilets, and other water lines like the one to your fridge. Make sure you know where to find these and how to use them. Okay, so we're in the bathroom and you can see these little valves here. This is the cold water, this is the hot water, and these little valves here will turn off the water to just this one sink. A little half turn like that shuts off the water. You also have the ability to shut off the gas to your home. This is usually located outside at the gas meter. There is a special tool needed to shut the gas off, and you'll probably need to purchase that tool separately. You might want to attach that tool to the gas meter so you're not searching for it in an emergency. Number 5, find the main power box for the house. When you start plugging in all of your things, it's possible that you'll trip a breaker. On the day that you move into your home, you'll want to learn how to restore power. This isn't something that you'll want to be doing in the middle of the night. Okay, so the main breaker panel is going to look something like this. You can just open that up, and let's say you lost power to the master bedroom. Usually there's a little thing here that says master bedroom, and I can come over here to this breaker right here, and usually it's going to be kind of half flipped off. So you saw I pushed it back. You actually need to take it back and then push it back to on. You should see that they're all in a line like this. That means everything is on here. All breakers should be working great. In Utah or similar locations where homes have basements, you'll usually find the breaker down there. But if you don't have a basement, you'll usually find the breaker box in your garage, a hallway, or a closet. If you lose power in the kitchen or a bathroom, you may not need to go to the main breaker panel. It could be as simple as pushing the reset button on an outlet. Okay, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick example. You're working in the kitchen, the blender stops working because the breaker pops. Instead of going down to the basement, you can just go like this, come in right in here, and you push in that little reset button, and that will restore power to all the outlets in the kitchen, and you should be good to go. As I mentioned multiple times, the 5 items that I just talked about are things you really should do on day number 1. I know it's a lot, and you're probably thinking, it won't happen to me, but unfortunately, bad things happen even to good people. But if you're prepared, these unfortunate events will only be inconveniences instead of disasters or tragedies. Now, can I ask a quick favor? Will you please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel below? I would appreciate it more than you know, and that thumbs up will help others see that this video is helpful. And it allows me to produce more videos like this one to help awesome people just like you. Thanks. Okay, moving on to number 6, security. This doesn't have to be an actual security or alarm system, but I have one in my home because I want to know right away if someone is in my house so I can protect my family. According to the FBI, a burglar strikes every 30 seconds. So that's 3,000 burglaries. Oh boy, okay, here we go. That's 3,000 burglaries. I can't say that word. That's 3,000 burglaries. Oh my gosh. That's 3,000 burglaries. That's 3,000 break-ins per day. Often things that are stolen are irreplaceable or have sentimental value. And a lot of people have a hard time sleeping after being burglarized. So here's a few simple things you can do to greatly reduce your chances of being burglarized. This first thing should be the easiest, but for many, it's nearly impossible. Are you ready for it? Stay off social media. I shake my head every time I see one post about the vacation that they're on, and this happens all the time. As I previously mentioned, you could get a security system and you could add some cameras. The Ring Video Doorbell has proven to be an effective tool in keeping your delivery safe until you come home, and it dissuades thieves. If you can't afford these type of things, there's a simple and inexpensive solution. I heard a statistic once that just having a security sign in front of your house makes your home 90% less likely to be broken into. So if nothing else, buy a sign or two and put them in your windows or in your yard. You could also buy a dog or put up a sign that says, "Beware of the dog." Thieves will almost always look for the easiest score, so anything you can do to deter them should help. To mitigate the fallout from a burglary, you should probably have homeowners insurance. Or you could, number 7, buy a safe. A good safe can protect your precious things from theft and fire. Just make sure that the safe has a high fire rating. Look for a safe that can be bolted to the floor or one that's super heavy. If you can't bolt it to the floor, find a good hiding spot. I strongly recommend buying a safe with a high fire rating to store your important documents, things like birth certificates, social security cards, and etc. Number 8, ask for help to unpack. It's great to have friends and family help you unload the U-Haul, but the real work starts when you begin the grueling process of unpacking the boxes and organizing everything. Invite 1 or 2 of your closest friends or family members to come hang out while you unpack. Let them know that you would love their help unpacking and organizing. You could even bring in some lunch. Having just one friend or family member around while you unpack and organize can lift a heavy burden. And time flies when you're having fun. Not only is this a great way to connect, but they could also give you some sound advice on where things should go. And it's always nice to have a second set of eyes and hands, especially when you're hanging things. If you have small kids, you might want to find a babysitter or see if a friend or family member wouldn't mind watching them for a few hours or days. Number 9, add water purification and a softener. Obviously, this isn't necessary, but you may want to give it some serious consideration. If you truly care about what you're putting into your body, you should research the quality of water coming out of your faucet. A water purification system may be one of the best investments that you ever make for the health of yourself and your family. There's a good chance that the water coming out of your faucet is more contaminated than you think. A water softener, on the other hand, will most likely extend the life of your faucets, shower heads, and things of that nature, especially if you're moving to a location with hard water. Number 10, check your HVAC system. For those of you who don't know, HVAC is the furnace, air conditioner, and the vents that run throughout your home. Over the years, debris will find its way into the ventilation system. Cleaning out the ducts will improve the quality of air blowing through your home. You will also want to give your furnace and air conditioner a good cleaning and maintenance checkup. It will save you money on your monthly utilities, and it will extend the life of your system. And don't forget to replace the filters. Once again, you might want to put a calendar reminder in your phone. Okay, so there's the 10 steps to take after you close on your home. Hopefully, this list is helpful. Yes, doing all of these things will cost you more time and money up front. But if you follow these steps to take after you close on your home, it really could save you tens of thousands of dollars and the hassle of replacing things. Now there's only one more thing to do: create memories. One of the best ways to do this is to throw a party. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. It's going to be a lot of work and you're really tired from unpacking. And there's probably some things that still need to get done. It's okay. As Elsa said, let it go. You can leave a few things undone for now. It's okay to take off a few days to recover from the move-in, but it's important to make your home a place where friends and family can gather to feel loved. Okay, if you're preparing to close on your house or you haven't moved into your house yet, you'll want to watch my recently released video, The Top 10 Things to Do Before You Close on Your Home. I'll put a link to this video below. In case you didn't know, I have over 250 videos to help answer your real estate related questions. So as promised, here's my short list of recommended videos to guide you through the process of buying, selling, or investing in real estate. How to sell your home for top dollar. The best way to make money in real estate. Why you need to buy a house right now. Why the housing market won't crash. The guide for buying a new construction home. If you're planning to move to Utah or you already live here and you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in real estate, I would love to talk with you. Please feel free to contact me directly. If there's something in this video that stood out to you as being helpful, or if you have questions, or if you think I left something out, please help the community by commenting below. Sincerely, I want to hear from you. If you know someone who's closing on a home, please share this video with them, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring that little bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.